Top of the afternoon. We're gonna get started. I'm about to set up. Oh, look, hold on, man. Let me hook myself up, man. I'm in here in shorts. I got shorts on, gym shorts. But I'm in here, pants halfway off my ass, right? That's not professional, by no means. So let me clear that up, man. A little under the weather, man. I'm a little under the weather. Shout out to Bucked Up Energy, right? Morning, Daniel. Hit the like button, man. How you doing, man? Happy Saturday. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this big fight tonight? Notice I didn't say fights. I just said fight. One fight. Are you ready though, Daniel? Daniel Sports? I'm ready. That's why I'm trying to come here and knock this out early. I'm gonna take my time though. I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna rush the process. Cause like I said, I like blogging about certain trending topics over boxing. I'm gonna just keep it real. I do. Cause I think like boxing, it's like, to me, there's so many boxing content creators and that are fans, but they're not really fans of boxing. They have platforms which anybody can have, and a lot of times they get caught up on a platform and they become so obsessed with trying to be or gain clout and notoriety that they misrepresent the boxing game. So, like I said, I have had a rather successful platform in boxing for about 6 years now. But I never based my platform and the success of my platform off of views, right? Because I knew coming into the game, the views that I had were running circles, right? They were running circles on the views and opinions of people. It just is what it is. Like that's a fact. Like I came out the gate smoking. We'll do these couple tonight. How's that? Can y'all see those? We only do those few. Alright, we'll do those few right there. I got the board if I need the board too. But I don't think I'm gonna need the board. But the board is visible if we need it. Of course, the CMOS, and of course, the strain. I'll leave all of that there, promotional, marketing purposes, of course. Alright. Appreciate the 10 in there. Where you from? Long Island, New York. Long Island, New York, man. Strong Island. Suffolk. Amityville. Riverhead, CI. Bellport. Coral, Master, Gordon Heights, Big Suffolk, Bridgeport, Bridgehampton, West Hampton, East Hampton, Big Suffolk, Cinnamon Riches, Patchogue. Now, y'all gotta forgive me tonight, man. Like I said, this afternoon. A little under the weather, man. But 7 over there, appreciate y'all. I'm gonna stay tapped in with y'all. Oh, Pittsburgh in the building. My uncle's from Pittsburgh, man. And my cousins. I love Pittsburgh. Love Pittsburgh. The Hill. The Hill District. They from the Hill District. What you know about the Hill District? That's where my family's from. Yeah, shout out to Bucked Up Fuel right here. This is Bucked Up Fuel. Definitely give them a shout. Sugar-free energy drink, right? I like mine over ice. But definitely shout out Bucked Up. They supplied me with a couple of products. So one hand wash the other, right? And, I'm learning the game, man. They didn't cut me a big check, but they did give me some products. And I said, whenever I do my live streams, I promote your stuff. And if they cut that check, they may get a Jai Tucker. You heard? That's how the game works, right? Isn't that how it works? Right? At least that's what I was told. But I could be wrong, right? I'm unsuccessful. Nobody watches me. Pause, right? But tonight, this afternoon, I keep saying tonight, man, because I'm so used to coming in here after hours. But this afternoon, I want to touch on some trending topics. Appreciate the love over there, man. I'm getting a lot of love. Thank you so much, man. You make me feel good, man. The love is overpowering, right? The love is overpowering, man. Thank you. Because like I said, I'm coming from a community, a boxing community where, it's the fans, the online fans, they don't really support the system. They don't really support the system. They like, I don't know, man. To me, the internet fans are just weird. It's just a weird vibe, man. They don't really support, man. Studies show it. But yeah, we're here. Let's get started, man. There's a lot of people on the behind the scenes, man. Hit the like button. Got a couple dollars on the table. We doing all right. I made some money before I came in here. Look, made a couple dollars before I came in here. Hustler, see? And I'm not gonna, I was thinking about putting this on a wager. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I got enough bets in. But we'll look at that too. Like I said, we got time. I got time. I'm gonna chill. I walked my dogs already. So I'm gonna chill. We are also on Twitch. I'm live on Twitch too, man. So pull up on Twitch. I don't have no followers over there yet. But I'm over there. Get up in here, man. forgot. Let's go over here. There. Yes, top of the afternoon, midday, February 1st. Happy Black History Month, man. Happy Black History Month, man. Um, this is a afternoon special Saturday sauce mix with the grooviest. Yes, your boy, Showtime Sha Nu, Sha Blah, Shalom Jones, King Richard Sauce. Any of the aliases you want to use, man, feel free to use them, man. But we are here on this beautiful, beautiful first Saturday of February. It is cold. The sun is out. It is cold, very windy, but it is the first Saturday and the first day of the second month of 2025. This is the Sauce Experience, the news by Shy News Motion Talk, man. I want to follow up on the Jim Jones real quick. Uh, he said he blew $20 million, 20 million M's. Right? How we're gonna do it this time. I think I'm learning the game, so how I'm gonna do it tonight. I keep saying tonight, man. If you need to correct me. But you know what I mean. I'm gonna do it like this today. This is definitely how I'm gonna do it. I'm going to use the actual interview tonight. I keep saying tonight, man. This is the Cam Capone. Jim Jones said he ran through $20 million. It's a lot of money, man. They just put this out an hour ago, so we're gonna touch this, and then I'm gonna get off into the 50 cents. The 50 cents. Goddamn, he's going at BMF, man. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. Here it is right here. 2 hours ago, already a lot of views. We're gonna get to this. I'm gonna speak on this tonight. So we'll be going back and forth, right? Now let me stop it. Shout out to Cam Capone News. Now, if you watched last night, I spoke about this last night about Jim Jones. This did not drop last night, but me being the blogger that I am now, I'm on a whole nother blog type of wave. Shout out to my guy in the buildings. Salute to Al Hamer's nephew, my guy Brooklyn's own, Brooklyn's finest, Malik. Salute, good brother. But Jim Jones and his Cam Capone News clip. Shout out to Cam Capone News. I gotta get on my wave like that, because I'm gonna start doing a lot more interviews with hope. Just not boxing no more. We're gonna branch off. You'll see. It's 2025. A lot of big things are gonna be going on for the brand, right? But when I do conduct my interviews now, and I started this with the Charles Cornwell, right? I put it out in segments like this. This is the smart thing to do. But I wanted to build up my viewership, my audience before I was doing things like that. But this is another segment that he just released 2 hours ago, where Jim Jones said he ran through $20 million. But there was also some other things that he spoke on in this that I really want to point out, that it's like, to me, this is why I was on him, to saying the things that I was saying, like, what's next? What's the move? All right, let me stop. Let me stop. Yeah, did you see his face? See, that's how you got to do this. When you use the actual audio, you can't let it play too much. You got to stop, and this is for educational purposes. But right off the bat, just like I was explaining last night, his energy, like he's like the look on, like, come on, bro. You are a nine Trey, Billy Badass. You're a gangster. But your posture, your energy, it's just not it for me, Jim. And you have my last name. This is Shaw Matrix, man. Blah, blah. I'm a Jones, too. Just, man. I don't know, man. But maybe I'm over the head, overboard with it. You guys let me know. Hmm. Bam, stop right there. He said he ran through 20 M's. So just imagine with Koch Records. This is his Koch Records. Yo, Malik, man, hold on. Salute, man. I appreciate that. Let me pin that comment, man. Malik is a real supporter. I know it seems like at times I go at Malik, but I like Malik. Malik is a young entrepreneur like myself. He's in the community out there in Brooklyn doing big things. And he stands up for the PBC, and I respect that. But he said they don't like to see you in this mood. Appreciate it, Malik. Well, they better get used to it, because it's only going to get bigger, Malik. The truth be told, this is me right here. Everything that's on this table. This ain't with the sponsorships yet. But as you can see, they coming. Slowly but surely, they coming to the table. And when I get the real big ones, they're in trouble. Believe that. And brothers like you, Gumbo, and others are going to be right there with me. That's how I move. I remember the people that supported me, that seen the vision, and those are the people that I always remember. And if my uncle from Pittsburgh, who the brother was talking about earlier, I have a saying, right? That it's a family saying of ours. I shine, you shine, we shine. So if you ever notice, I always, on my social media platforms, whether it is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, I always share content, regardless if I like the person or not. This is what I do. But thank you for those kind words, Malik. Appreciate you, soldier. But this guy said that he ran through 20 million. So just imagine what Koch Records made. But Jim's posture is just off for me. It's off. It's weird. Is he like, hold on. Are you getting that? He's like a fiend, bro. Respectfully. Now, Jim, please don't run down on me. Don't send the Goonies at me, Jim. Because I'm like you, Jim. I'm a Jones. They come at me, I'm coming right back at them. And I'm registered. Armed and dangerous. Ain't too many can bang with us. Straight up, we no angel us. Label us notorious. Thug ass niggas that love the bus is straight to us. Y'all niggas be scrambling, handling, right? Don't do it, Jim. Don't do it. But you got the fiend vibes for me, man. Are y'all watching this? Like, that's why I gotta stop it and stop it. Cause this is Cam Capone's interview. But look, he got the fiend vibes, man. Now, I have fiends in my family. I don't sugarcoat that. That's why I know the fiend vibes. Right? Some of us be, we be ashamed of our family members that are, want to that path, right? Can't be. You can't be. You can't be. That's why I have the book. And please, I know a lot of you guys are in the bushes watching me, man. I have 3 books done already, but I want to release my first volume. I want to release my first volume. Um, Diaries of a Boxing Fiend. I want to release it. And in order for me to release it, I need a publisher. Diaries of a Boxing Fiend, Volume 1 is done. I wrote that one, right? 2 years ago. I completed it. 2 years ago. Because 2 years ago I was battling with my own demons, right? To share a little content with you. I was battling my own demons. I wanted to stop drinking, right? I just felt like because alcoholism is a big problem in my family. And I felt like I was heading in that path. And I was like, because I would stop, chill, but then I was like, you know what? I don't want to drink no more, even when celebrating or winning. I just want to. So I checked in. I went to an outpatient program, or no, inpatient program, 28 days, the cleanse. And I haven't had a drink since. But my time away, I wrote a book. Because they take it, well, we did get our phones, but I was off of social media for quite some time. And we have, you go to classes. It's a good experience. I would recommend it. Like, I would recommend it for people. Like, yo, do it. It's a great experience. And it's expensive, but I have insurance, so insurance covered it. This shit is expensive. But just know this: you're gonna gain a lot of weight because all you do is eat. They feed you nothing but good food and all kind of sugar. They do have the gym and all that to work out. I worked out a little bit, but I was eating a lot of junk food. I gained a lot of weight that I'm still trying to get off now. But it was overall a good experience, great experience. But you're in there with a lot of different, like everybody's in there. It's all kind of fiends too. I was in there for alcohol, but you do have people that's in there for drug addictions as well. That's why I just brought that up about Jim, because he had the vibes right there. Damn, so MC Hammer status. A few years, he says. A few years he ran through he ran through $20 million, man. That is why, damn, oh, I have my book. I'm gonna put my book out. Financial literacy is important, man. John Hope Bryant talks about that. How you could give a poor person $1 million and in 1 year they'll be poor. They won't have that $1 million, they'll be poor. And I told my homegirl this, right? One of my good friends that I grew up with. She's always broke, respectfully. And I say, the reason why you're broke is because money puts a hole in your hand. You don't know how to manage it. All you do is spend it, right? Now, this is a lot of people's problem. It's a lot of people's problem. They don't know how to manage money, or they don't know how to make their money work for them. That's why financial literacy, that book is solid, because wealth is gained in your sleep. I remember me and Malik was going back and forth. Well, it was like a good going back and forth. It wasn't, Malik made $8,000 in an hour. And I was like, I was trolling him a little bit, but I wasn't. because I know the system. I said if I don't troll him, if I come out and say what I want to say to him, they're gonna shut my live down, which they did, right? Because I told him, I said, yo, you made 8 racks. I was like, go buy property, buy some land. Yeah, they shut my live down. Yo, if I would have told him, yo, fam, I got the piff, I got the, I got that, holla at me. Yo, my live would have been rocking and rolling. But I told the young brother, I said, yo, buy some land, invest in acres, invest in property, right? Yeah, they shut my live down. Yo, my shit froze. I swear to God, it froze. But had I told him, yo, I got the plug. Yo, I hit my man up. Yo, you got 8? Yo, we can go get this. The live would have been rocking. But I told him to buy land and property. They shut it down, right? Because check this out. If you go buy property, right? And I'm gonna get back on to Jim Jones in a second, because that's what Jim should have did. He had 20 million. They never give. Certain people will never see that, because they know if they see anything like that, they're set for life for generations and generations to come. You could buy land. Check this out. You could buy land, right? Pay your taxes on the land. Don't even do nothing to the land, right? Lumber companies will come. Lumber companies will come. You could reach out to them and sell timber. You know what timber is? Your trees. You're making money now. And look, when you're selling your timber, yo, they come. Because look, I know this personally, right? I know my family, we have a compound in Lowndes County, Georgia. We do this. We do this. Right? They come, they cut the trees down. They take the trees and they pay us. They do all the cleaning and take the lumber and they pay us because it's all trees, it's all land. You can just make money like that. You're sleeping, making money. Financial literacy. But yeah, Jim Jones though ran through 20 million. 20 million. Quick fast. Which is mind blowing. Mind blowing. But I'm gonna let him tell it, man. I'm gonna let him tell it. We're taking our time today. Hopefully y'all enjoying the sauce. Stop it. You never received no money from them. But you didn't realize you was in a crazy deal. How is this possible? He's gonna explain how it's possible. How? When you've been around the game. Maybe that's why he's still rapping right now, y'all. Maybe that's why. So you gotta pay attention to this stuff. Maybe that's why he is still Jimmy the Gangster now. Because he was so young and didn't know what was going on. And he was taken advantage of for $20 million though. At least he got 20 million out of it, right? But he was taken advantage of, which is sad. Which is very sad to say the least. Let me see how I'm sounding. All right, make sure. Because remember, one time I was in here, and unbeknownst to me, I did a good live, and the screen was black. Do y'all remember that? The screen was black. Hopefully the screen ain't black today. Let's make sure. Hopefully the screen ain't black today. No, the screen is good. Let's make sure. All right, you sound good over there. All right. So what we're gonna do, I got $2 on the table right there. What I'm gonna do, there we go. That one sounds good. So I'll put it up over there. Right? You rocking and rolling, y'all. We are rocking and rolling. See my setup? See my setup? Cool, calm, and collective. Nice setup. All right. So now that I know I sound good over there, right? I want to make sure I sound good on this one. And then we're going to proceed with the proceed. We lit. Make sure I sound good over here. And then I'm gonna keep it rocking. Hold on. That's what we're doing. Once I know I'm good over here, how do I sound over here? Once I know I'm good over here. All right. I gotta make sure, y'all, because I told you the last time, for whatever reason, man, it was crazy. The screen was black, man. But this time we know the screen's not black. I just had to make sure. There we go. All right, I just made sure that the screen wasn't black. There it is. The screen is not black. All right. So back over here to Jim. All right, let's stop it. See, I'm glad he said that. So now it gives me a chance to really go in on his helmet, right? This is the same guy. And I'm not going to pull up none of the old vintage stuff. See, the music industry, just like a lot of other industries, is all smoke and mirrors. Cam said this, we walked this road 7 years ago, 10 years ago. We're still walking it. So apparently when he was the hottest that he was, balling, we fly high. Not only was his deal not right, they were taking advantage of him. That's what he said. But now he knows this, but he didn't know it at the time. And watch the question that Cam Capone asks us. Great interviewer, man. This guy is one of the best. That's why I like to watch guys that I respect their work. As an interviewer, I respect his work. Does phenomenal interviews. I know a lot of people, real industry people, like shout out to Mark Kriegel, right? Shout out to my girl Christina, my man Mel, right? These are guys that's in the boxing industry at the top, right? They, give me good, critique and stuff on my interview. So I feel like I know what I'm doing. It's you know who I catch slack from and I laugh? The sideline suckers. That's why I front on them. Like, bro, all of you niggas, respectfully, that do absolutely nothing in boxing, always want to tell somebody that has a catalog of interviews of who's who, Earl Spence, Tony Harrison, Ronnie Shields, the list goes on and on and on. Keith Thurman's, right? Years and years of interviews. You guys don't have a year run of nothing, but you will tell me how to get my motion right. And you don't have 1 year, right? 1 year. Not only do I have this now, what I have learned, right? I have went on to try to help some of y'all. But the reason why I can't help none of y'all, and I'm going to play some audio, is because instead of taking the classes, the mentorship, you want to mimic, but you can't mimic and copy something that you never did. And but you want to tell somebody that did it how to do it. Not only have I done it, now I have my children also doing it at the highest frequency. Man, I love that. When I see my baby, she's big now. She's almost taller than me. But I love, you see that? That's all her hair. That's all her hair. All natural. All natural. That's all her hair. No synthetic, no weave, none of that. Still that long. Long. Naughty dread. But she's not a dread. I was a dread. But I took my length and gave it to them. But shout out to CEO Messiah. That was her. Her catalog, for those of y'all that don't know, is crazy already. She's one of my proudest graduates of the Source School mentorship class. Her work is published. Yes, published. MSG. Right here. Published. You heard? Tiger Johnson, Split T Management. Shout out to David McWaters. Look it up. Matter of fact, I'll look it up when I do a pause segment, when I go over to IG. But before I get back to Jim Jones, I'm going to play this audio. This is the reason why a lot of you guys can't grow, because you are watching from the bushes, and instead of coming to people that you're trying to mimic and copy, you just want to mimic and copy with other crash outs and crash dummies, and you're not growing, nor are you gaining anywhere, because you're not official. Now, when you're official, you could, you do it like this. But listen to this brother's words. This is why.
People in your life on social media. This ain't for everybody. This is for the people who have outstanding qualities one way or another. I'm trying to give you some game. If you stand out and shine, if you are successful at what you do, that person who you try to bring along to help is going to get mad at your success. This is what they normally do. They mimic you. They do everything you do, but it still don't work out for them because they ain't you. This ain't for everybody. This is for the people who have outstanding qualities one way or another. I'm trying to give you some game. If you stand out and shine, if you are successful in what you do, that person who you try to bring along to help is going to get mad at your success.
Yeah, I had to stop it right there. Shout out to my man CW, right? Yeah, my man CW called one of these guys out and they lost it. Because he's absolutely correct. You want my spot flash? Do you want my spot flash? You're copying, man. You're trying to mimic and you're unsuccessful. Where was the attorneys at, man? I guess none of these guys. Yeah, it was crazy. I guess none of these guys had entertainment attorneys, man. I guess these guys didn't have entertainment and attorneys, man. How did they allow this to happen? How? It's like you hear these stories of back in the day, right, in the music industry. With the Frankie Lymans and guys like that. But it's still This is 2006, right? We looked it up. We Fly High was 2006. His paperwork, his situation wasn't right. But people always talk crazy about me, man. I guess I gotta get more formal and educated. I think I know a little something. Well, I guess he didn't have no attorney. Oh, Jim. Should I pause for a second, man? You're around all of these guys, and Cam's gonna ask him this. None of your industry friends, Cam, Dame, Mace, all the guys that were before you, they didn't have an entertainment lawyer. Pretty sure they do, because they're doing very well right now. Very, very well. And they changed levels and gears. They're not rapping right now. They're doing other things, probably making more money than they ever made as rappers. I'm not their accountant or nothing, so I wouldn't know. Nor am I their advisor, but I could just, as somebody that's, walking through the doors and doing different things, I could tell. I could tell, you know. Just like I could tell with you. And so far I've been spot on. That's why I'm still blogging on this. But you mean to tell me all of that money you had coming through, nobody looked over your paperwork? Maybe you should have got with Suge Knight. Suge Knight was good at getting people out of situations. Maybe you could have hung a couple people off the balcony, and you could have got released, or you could have got your masters back. But hey, what do I know? He's coming back for everything that's old. Hold on. Somebody signed over here. He said he's coming back for everything that is old. Got $20 million, man. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I had to. See, I'm on my. This is on my regular phone right now, and people be hitting me up, man. Um, see? Now, now, normally, like I said, I'm doing these. I'm doing these. All right. Let me put this back, man. We'll put that back, man. So this guy was being taken advantage of, but he ran through $20 million, and he's coming back for everything that was owed to him. I could dig it, because I be feeling the same way. But I think I'm getting a lot already. The only thing that I'm coming back for is, and I remember people were laughing at me, but they're not laughing no more. I remember I said that Jackal Fitness, if you don't remember, that was one of the first boxing brands that I had. I said that was $1 million brand. I meant it. And a lot of people defame my character. I could have probably took them to court now, but me, I'm different. I'm gonna hold court a different way, and I've been doing it. I'm gonna continue to do it that way. Hand to God. But I remember saying how I was lied on, and we recovered quicker than they ever thought. And the reason why we was able to recover quicker than they ever thought was God and my family, and this right here. And I remember when this took place, I was telling my nephew, I was like, damn, you tipped them off too early. I did not want them to know all of this. I wanted them to keep thinking that I was who I was, and that it was cool to keep disrespecting my name and lying on me, right? Because the element of surprise is always the best in war. Because that's what this is. This is a war. But I remember I said, for the real hitters and movers, they know it's over. They know I'm coming now. But for the clowns and the sideline suckers in the bushes, they still was just deaf, dumb, and blind. Yes, that was going down with Jackal Fitness, a brand that was they they said, what was they saying about my name then? That I was mad I couldn't come to the gym. I was all these things. But meanwhile, and Jay Prince is probably one of the most powerful men in the industry. I was setting up things with him. But you have these internet weirdos, these internet sideline suckers that were pushing all of the um, dummy tails on my name. Same guys right now. They got to pack up together because they know they got to pack it up. They got to pack it up now because where is their growth at? Where is their work at? But yet when they was talking about me, and they're gonna pay, like Jim said, I'm coming back for all of mine because Jackal Fitness was $1 million brand, right? But look what God did. I said, you know what? I started this right here. This has been all over now, man. It's only getting bigger. Did you hear my man call me yesterday? And I had to tell him I had to turn down that offer because they got to come up on the digits, right, for that fight. If they want the sauce to go to work, they got to come up. You don't. We learn the game. We don't work for free. This is not about the only thing that I might do for free, but I'm not even doing this for free because, as you see now, I do have real supporters. I have real sponsors and people helping to push the motion. And it's only going to get bigger. But I say that to say this, man. A lot of y'all still have yet to apologize. And you're going to apologize one way or the other. Just know that. Especially if you was out here pushing lies on my name. You know? I'm going to apologize one way or the other. But shout out to Jim. I could dig it, man. I'm coming back for everything, too. Great question, man. Jim, just stop, man. Cam set you up for that. Not Cameron. Cam Capone who set you up for that. Right, you sat here and told him all this, and you can see what he said, because this is a good guy. Great interviewer. He fucked the game up right there. He said, damn, all your friends in the industry, nobody, that's what I was saying. You don't have an entertainment lawyer? Nobody looked over your paperwork? Alright? You get people look over your paperwork. Nobody looked that over like, yo, I don't know if you want to sign that. Right? It's like the same thing with buying a house or something. Right? Before you go to the table and close, don't you have an attorney? They look over the contracts and shit. It's like for the boxing dudes, right? That be on here, sign the contract. Doesn't an attorney look over the contract or the terms of the contract? Like, this, I'm gonna give this to y'all for the boxing people, right? If you're on a contract, if you're on a contract and your contract is set to be up and you fight for a belt, this is a standard practice with most of these promotional companies. That is going to extend your contract for 2 years. Stop calling. For two years, right? Which is approximately 6 fights, give or take, right? But for 2 years, it extends your contract when you fight for a belt, regardless if it's a regional belt or a big world title, for 2 years. That's in your contract. That's why you see a lot of guys, they don't like fighting for belts. Pay attention to that. It's not because of the sanctioning fees that they're paying. is really because it locks them in that contract for 2 more years. But you know, ask somebody else this. Don't take my word for it. You know, I'm an unsuccessful blogger, but look it up yourself. Look that research up yourself. So but yeah, look that up yourself now. Man, I'm getting money. Yeah, that question right there, right? I'm gonna bring it back. Did you see how Jim's leg? Listen, now this is interrogation shit right here. Did you see how his legs started jumping and shaking, answering that question? I'm gonna bring it back for you. I want y'all to pay attention to that. Body language, man. Body language. Cam Capone asked him, yo, he nailed him right there. He nailed him to the cross right there, man. He said, none of you, look, I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back. Because this segment is almost over. Man, no, they set Jim up, man. They set Jim up, man. They did, man. Sad, man. He ran through 20 million. He had a deal that was a shitty deal that nobody helped him or told him about. Oh, man. He's on this major platform speaking on that now. Oh, tragic, man. Tragic. But that's Jim Jones in a nutshell, man. That is Jim Jones in a nutshell. But wonderful, wonderful interview by Cam Capone News. Definitely check that out, man. I'm gonna get over here to the BMF thing, the side of things now with 50 cents, man. But I just had to finish the recap of Jim Jones, right? Now moving forward, the boxing. If you are interested in taking my mentorship, please hit me up. Don't be like this guy right here. Don't be like these guys right here. Join the mentorship program. Because if you don't join the mentorship program and you do moves like this, you're going to always feel like this.
That person who you're trying to bring along to help is going to get mad at your success. This is what they normally do. They mimic you. They do everything you do, but it still don't work out for them because they ain't you. This ain't for everybody. This is for the people who have outstanding qualities one way or another. I'm trying to give you some game. If you stand out and shine, if you are successful at what you do, that person who you're trying to bring along to help is going to get mad at your success. This is what they normally do. They mimic you. They do everything you do, but it still don't work out for them because they ain't you.
It don't work out. It don't work out for them, man. Come out the bushes, man. Stop copying, man. It's not going to work out for you because it's not God's plan for you, man. And it's not God's plan for you, man. So you just gotta stop it, man. It's not going to work out for you, unfortunately, man. It never does because it's not in God's plans for you, right? We're going to go here to Curtis Curtis. Man, they done got my man Curtis upset, man. Ah, man, they done open up a can of worms, man. Curtis. Yeah, they done open up a can of worms, man. So, Big Meech is home. Let me blow my nose real quick. I'm not gonna mute the mic again, man. I told you that cough, homemade remedy cough syrup really opens you up, man. Um, but yeah, Big Meech is home. Um, Now there's been a lot of controversy from the Blue Da Vinci interviews, and shout out to Gully TV. Gully TV did a live earlier. And he was talking about this wonderful, wonderful live too. Shout out to Gully. I like his work too as a hip hop journalist, but as a journalist, period, he does phenomenal work. Shout out to Gully. But Blue Da Vinci, many others have been speaking about this, and a lot of people were questioning Big Meech. And you had the guy come out from St. Louis that said that Meech set him up, right? Now, Meech, he let one thing I like about 50, and I respect it, because 50, even though he is a corporate industry giant, he still has the street principle mentality. If you align yourself with people that he does not fuck with, or he deems as his enemy, he moves accordingly. Now, we all know that 50 does not fuck with Rick Ross, not Freeway Ricky Ross, Rick Ross the rapper, William Roberts, and Big Meech is going to be a part of his car show. Now, Meech always wanted to be in the music industry. Prior to him going down on that big racketeer and all that, he was with Jeezy and all of them, and he, Blue Da Vinci was his artist. He always wanted to be in the music industry. So maybe that's how Rick Ross kind of, got to him, right? Whereas 50, he's 50's different right now. He's a producer. Stars, and he has his own network shit coming out, right? But I knew the moment, first it started with Preem's son, when he was with Southwest T. But then you get Meech and Rick Ross. And now you see 50 fires his first warning shot. Fires his first warning shot. This is going to be a blow your mind documentary coming soon. The facts are stranger than fiction. Boom. The truth and nothing but the truth. BMF. Who is Tammy Cohen's? Now, Gully TV, shout out to Gully, said something, and I was in his chat. I was like, that part. The government doesn't release big time drug dealers, man. They just don't. They just don't do it. Unless there's some sort of a deal. But like I said, Meech did, was there any type of loophole in his case that, some type of evidence or something that they did illegal? Normally that doesn't happen with the feds, but he got released. Now, there were rumors that he was cooperating, and he set up a guy from St. Louis. The guy from St. Louis was saying that, but it was Meech. So a lot of people, you know, didn't want to believe it. But this is going to go left. And I'm just going to sit back as a content creator and report on it and enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. Because I think as a journalist, a UGK journalist, which I am, and now I'm a blogger and I blog about more than just boxing, I'm going to enjoy covering it, especially coming from 50. Because 50 is one of the best, especially if you cover a wide spectrum. And I should have been doing this since I have the panel and the platform now, right? I should have been covering more trending topics, especially when I noticed how goofy the boxing community is. How the boxing community is a whole bunch of this right here.
This is for the people who have outstanding qualities one way or another. I'm trying to give you some game. If you stand out and shine, if you are successful at what you do, that person who you try to bring along to help is going to get mad at your success. This is what they normally do. They mimic you. They do everything you do, but it still don't work out for them because they ain't you. It ain't for everybody. This is for the people who have outstanding quality.
I should have knew that, man, with the boxing, man. They just mimic you. And then when it doesn't work out for them, they're like, yeah, you guys been mimicking the moves I've been making, but you're not making no moves, man. And then you want to put jackets on people, right? You want to call people haters and all these things. Last time I checked, the only motherfuckers that hating are people that are not doing anything. And a lot of you guys that sit around and report on boxing on the internet don't do nothing in boxing other than sit around. So, and I can't wait to see some of y'all, man. Hopefully I'll see some of y'all in passing, because we get around. And please, show me and tell me to my face how I'm hating on you. Because last time that I checked, you do nothing that my children, yes, my children have accomplished yet. So until then, stay in your motherfucking lane and keep copying and mimicking the moves of people that you claim to be unsuccessful and haters. Because the jig is out. Can't hide no more. But hey, what do I know? But yeah, shout out to 50. I can't wait to see what comes to this, man. Because like I said, 50 is very powerful. Very, very powerful. He has a lot of powerful friends in the underground world as well as the mainstream world. So this is going to get interesting, to say the least. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Hold on, let me see what this person is saying. Oh, man, I don't want to end the behind the scenes joint. Yeah, man, I should remember. How did I do it yesterday? I had it right here, right? I can't even remember. Was it right here? That's better, right? I'll leave it right here. That way I can see it. I had it too far wet. I should have did it how I did at the crib last night. I put it all the way up. Know why I did it like that? I ain't gonna hold you. Because I have my merchandise in here. You can't see the merchandise now. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. But 50's gonna be on his helmet, man. And He might turn his faucet off, man. But like I said, Meech is gonna get money regardless. But what money do you think is longer? The BMF series or doing appearances with rappers and shows? We all just heard Jim Jones. That's why I did the Jim shit. Jim had a monster record. Said he ran through 20 million. We all know the lifestyle that Meech came from. Who do you think could provide that lifestyle and sustain it? Rick Ross or 50 Cent? There's two people in here. Somebody feel free to answer that, man. There's two in the building, man. Who do you think could provide the lifestyle? 50 Cent or Rick Ross? Who do you think, like, working with or networking with will provide that lifestyle and be able to sustain it? A Rick Ross, a partnership with a Rick Ross, or a partnership with a 50 Cent? Who? I know my answer. Right? I know my answer. But what is yours? What is yours? D. What is yours? Let me know. Yo, Bozy, shout out to Bo, to reading a message. Bozy got back to back Vegas fight weeks, man. Back to back Vegas fight weeks, man. That's pretty dope for Bozy. The boaster. Bozy. Busy man. Oh man. Who do you think though, man? 50 or William Roberts, aka Rick Ross? Whose partnership would put Meech into a better situation? A relationship with 50 or a relationship with
and data for more.
With Rick Ross? Who do you think? I think it's 50, man. Who put it like this? Who has more connections? Excuse me. Who has more connections? 50 Cent or Rick Ross? They both have connections. Let's not get that twisted. They both have connections. Who would you say has more connections? Or more powerful connections, more powerful alliances is a good word to use too. William Roberts or Curtis Jackson? Look, I'll say their full names. Who do you think? Is it Curtis Jackson out of Southside Jamaica, Queens? Or is it William Roberts out of Miami? I forget where he's from in Miami. Because Meech made his move, right? Who do you think has more connections and alliances, right? Because that's another thing I learned too in business, right? A lot of times, deals are done or deals are blocked off of alliances. And you guys should know this. YouTubers should know this, right? The boxing guys should know this. How do you guys move? A lot of you YouTube boxing community guys, that's how y'all move. Y'all get on the phone, y'all get on these things right here, and y'all talk about people, but y'all are powerless. Y'all are powerless though, but that's how y'all operate. But so y'all gotta apply that moving up the chain of the ladder. Right? You don't think these people move like that? So that's what I'm saying. When it comes to Meech decision to align itself with Rick Ross over 50, was that a smart move? Because who has more connections, 50 or Rick Ross? It's four of y'all in here. It's a couple y'all in here on the behind the scenes. Feel free to type it, man. Feel free to type it, man. We chilling today, man. We chilling. I'm not gonna rush today. After I leave out of here, I'm probably gonna, take some more of my homemade cough syrup and just chill. And just chill at the crib, man. Wait for these fights to come on. What time is this? Yeah, we got time. The prelims don't start till 6, right? That's probably the only fight some of y'all gonna watch. We know y'all niggas ain't ordering no pay-per-views, man. You can do as many boxing live streams as you want today. We know y'all ain't ordering no pay-per-views, man. Look, y'all don't support boxing, man. Y'all don't support no boxing, man. Y'all don't even support content, man. We know y'all don't support no boxing. Let's see what the better line is looking like. While that's soaks in on y'all, man. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, in New York. I'm from New York, New York. 100 clubs. Yeah, what are we looking at, man? Why does this keep... I'm getting a lot of alerts, man. A lot of alerts, man. I think that's right there. Oh, no. I think that's it right there. Okay. Alright, so look. Yo, FanDuel right here. I logged in the FanDuel for y'all, man. Okay, we got some action. Shout out to CW in the building. CW, what's going on, brother? How are you feeling? Yo, CW, I don't know when you got here. CW, when did you get here? Yo, CW. Oh, man. CW, when did you get here? But listen, CW, you just pulled up? CW, I got something for you. Take a listen to this, CW. You're gonna laugh. You called one of these suckers out for this right here, right? Let me know if this sounds familiar to you, CW. Just let me know, good brother. Let me know if this sounds familiar, CW. Sounds familiar, CW.
Ending qualities one way or another. I'm trying to give you some game. If you stand out and shine, if you are successful at what you do, that person who you try to bring along to help is going to get mad at your success. This is what they normally do. They mimic you. They do everything you do, but it still don't work out for them because they ain't you. This ain't for everybody. This is for the people who have outstanding qualities one way or another. I'm trying to give you some game. If you stand out and shine, if you are successful at what you do, that person who you try to bring along to help is going to get mad at your success.
Man. CW, did you catch that, man?
This ain't for everybody. This is for the people who have outstanding qualities one way or another. I'm trying to give you some game. If you stand out and shine, if you are successful at what you do, that person who you try to bring along to help is going to get mad at your success. This is what they normally do. They mimic you. They do everything you do, but it still don't work out for them because they ain't you. It ain't for everybody.
Oh, man. Yo, CW, did you catch that? I know you caught a CW because I seen you call somebody out that was doing that, man. I seen you call somebody out that was doing that, man. And they got mad. Yo, they got mad, CW. Yo, they got mad when you called them out for doing it. But that was Corey Holcomb. Said they will mimic you. They will mimic you, man. Yes, he said, y'all caught that source. That's the double fact right there. Yeah, they will mimic you. These guys will mimic you, man. And then get mad when you call them out. Yo, they get mad when you call them out. Like, brother, you're copying, man. Stop copying, man. Stop copying. But let me stay on code with the topic, man. I think that Big Meech done fucked up, man. He did, man. He fucked up, man. Because he's in a situation now. Like I said, Rick Ross, he got a little juice, but his juice ain't like 50's juice though, man. Like, me personally, right? If they said, yo, right now, they said, yo, if I had the options, sit this down for y'all right now. And they was like, yo, you could get into the Curtis Jackson, mentorship program and have access to his network, right? Or you can get into the William Roberts mentorship program and have access to his network, which both networks are good. Rick Ross is successful, so he was probably tied in with very much successful people. But I'm going with Curtis Jackson, brother. Right? That's what I was just waiting for somebody to type in the chat. I would rather be with the Curtis Jackson mentorship program and his network, have access to his network. Because I see the things that 50's doing, right? Look, last time I checked, right, like I said, Rick Ross is successful. But 50, is tied in with the NBA, the NFL. I know you're gonna say so is Rick Ross. Is he? Is he? Are you like my thumbnail? Like my thumbnail? That's funny that you say that. I had a guy. Let me pull it up, right? Look, I be killing these trolls now, right? Check this out. You said you like my thumbnail, right? Look what this guy though said though, CW. This is why I be killing the trolls, right? The guys in the bushes, right? You like my thumbnail, right? This guy, right? These guys always comment from fake pages, right? So you like my thumbnail. This other guy had the audacity to say, who can make sense of that caption? Talking about my thumbnail. And look what I said to him, man. I kill these guys all the time now, man. I said, yo, if it don't apply, let it fly. You do have options. Thanks for the why comment. Like, why you over here? If you can't make sense of what I'm saying, why comment? If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Shout out to you, CW. I do this for my supporters and my tribe, and I will continue to keep growing. But if you don't like what I do, don't mimic me, don't copy me, don't watch me. I'm gonna be all right. As you can see, we're still growing. Look, we are still growing, and it's only going up. Yo, look, it's only going up. We are still growing. It's only going up. Yes, it's only going up, man. It is only going up. All right? It's only going up, man. So you don't have to comment. You don't have to be over here, man. That's strong. It's only going up. Why are you here? Like my boy said right here. Look, like yo, I love this. Remember I came on YouTube with this mentality. Word. Yo. Yo, that always been my mentality on here, man. Like, you do have options. Why are you here? If you don't like what I do, why are you here? Delete yourself, right? Delete yourself. I do this for the people. Shout out to Tom, man. I appreciate the comment. Let me pin that. I do it for brothers like this. He said, respect to the hardest working man on YouTube. Real life coach. Motion. Stay consistent and healthy, focused and motivated. Right? I do it for you guys, man. Like I said, I don't need, listen. I look, I still have yet to make $1,000 a month on YouTube. But that hasn't stopped people from giving me merchandise and stuff, right? That hasn't stopped me from growing my brand and business. I don't know how many editions now of the sauce flavored trucker hats that we done had, right? That hasn't stopped me from shipping Seymour's all across the nation. That hasn't stopped me from getting myself and the rest of my family on ESPN and traveling the world. So I say that to say this, like, if you're not into what I do, don't come around. Like I told that clown the other day in the gym. right? Like, why are you over here, brother? You know, I don't rock with you. You know, I don't rock with you. You was one of the Jackal Fitness definition of character clowns. I don't rock with you. Why are you over here? This is the news by Shaw News. You tarnished, you thought you was tarnishing Jackal Fitness. So you gotta stay over there. Because that's a hostile environment. Because when I look at anybody that threw lies on my name, I just look at my children. Because I was growing all this for them. I'm like, yo, you try to stop my kids from eating. You don't know me. You thought it was the game and it's a joke. I kill for mines, man. Hey, go somewhere. Go over there. And thank you, CW, for regulating that for me. But I was in the gym anyway. So I was good. I was in fight mode. Like Joe Dini said. I took it out over, you know. Well, I don't play those games, man. That's why if you notice now, you seen how I kind of fell back on pulling up on a lot of platforms. I don't, you know, I'm in my own lane, man. I'm in my own space. And we winning. Man, I see Morse's hitting right there, man. I see Morse's hitting. You see, I just took it raw. You see, I took it raw, man. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I'm getting with Curtis Jackson's network, man. No knock on Rick Ross. That's a good network to be with too. But I just think going off of research, the board is right here. I'm not going to pull the board up, right? All right, matter of fact, let me pull the board up. Because I know when I pull the board up, see how you guys can see the board? The board is right here. I'm going to pull the board up. I'm going to put 50 Cent, Rick Ross, right? And look, watch how quick I bust this one down for y'all, right? And I'm just gonna use the people that's around. Why I would go with 50 Cent over Rick Ross. When we look at Rick Ross, right, and we look at the guys that were affiliated or around him, let's use this dude, Gunplay. Remember Gunplay? That was one of his artists. What is Gunplay doing right now? What is Gunplay doing? He also had the guy from the BX Torch. Where are these two guys at right now? These are guys that was, you know, affiliated with Rick Ross. But then I'm gonna use two guys that are affiliated and with 50. Tony Yayo, Uncle Murder. Out of those two right there, pay attention to this right here. Look, we be cooking over here, man. I love doing blogging now, man. This is why I'm going with 50 cents over these two. We know that Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder are getting money, right? They're traveling the world with 50. They are still earning. Gunplay, the last time I think he was in the headlines, it was for Ali Zoe going at him, right? Torch, we don't know where, has anybody seen Torch, right? But these two guys are eating. They're still with 50. That is why I said I would, if I had the opportunity, or if they said, yo, you could be with 50 and have access to his network, I'm going with 50 and his network over Rick Ross and his. So we'll just X him out. See how I brought the board up for that, man? Real simple. The good brother says Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is changing the game. I love about 50 is that he is not a part of the industry groups. 50 Cent always said he was like a fire, you can't move him. Man, yeah, 50's different, man. He's killing me. That's why I don't understand Big Meech's play. I'm like, bro, I don't understand. But I can't wait to continue to keep blogging on it. I don't understand his play. To me, that was like, yo, bro, you align with a dude that has limitless access and industry people. You know, like I said, Rick Ross, he's in the game, but who do you think has more powerful alliances, Rick Ross or 50? I just showed you it's 50, easy. Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder are two examples of that. Whereas the two guys that were affiliated with Rick Ross, where are they now? And then we could take it even a step further. The guys that are no longer underneath 50 or not around him, Lloyd Banks. I'm not going to write on the board no more because I think I did enough. But Lloyd Banks and what's it called? Uncle, Young Buck, those type of guys, where are they at now? That they're not in a loop with 50 or underneath his bosom. They're not relevant, right? The guys that are still around him, right? And shout out to Yayo. Yayo did a fire interview with Uncle Murder was there too with $1 million worth of game. And he was talking about how guys get around 50 and they be trying to get his spot. That should just let you know right there. When he said, yo, they be like, yo, man, he ain't even in the gym. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Yo, niggas be working out. Listen, that should let you know the type of access and power 50 has going on. Niggas is going to the gym to work out with him because 50 stays fit. He stays ready. He's in the gym working out. These guys are going in the gym just to work out with him to try to get Yayo's spot. Talking about, yo, he's not even in the gym. I think I played that too, man. I played that. Yeah, I was trying to pull up FanDuel, man, but it's not letting me pull it up. Man. I have $45 in my account. If any of you guys want to place a bet, let me know. There's $45 in my account. All right? So there's 40. Some of you guys probably don't even have $45 cash. Yeah. We talking shit, man. It's 3-3, man. 3-on-3. Now, CW, if you're in here, right? If you're in here, CW, and you want me to discuss anything, because I'm pretty much done. I'm done right now. There's the board. I'm done. You know, I covered my topics. I've been on for over an hour and a half. I didn't have to call for backup, right? Anybody got any topics that they want to talk about now? Feel free. You know, feel free. If you want me to cover something, you want to talk about these fights tonight, feel free. Look, you know what I'm going to do since the board is right here, right? I can't put my hats right there, but I can put some of my products. Feel free, man. We're here. We could go in right now. You know? Because it's gonna get rather loud in here in a second. Let me look at my phone. You know? I had the spot for 2 hours. Alright? I want to start the month off in style. Let me see. Let me check my messages real quick. See, the 50 Cent thing is gaining some traction. See, people are talking about that right now. The weekends it gets loud up in here, man. It's a lot of activity. I think after I get out of here, I'm gonna go get me a nice piece of fish. Right? I think I'll go have me a fish lunch. Give me a nice good piece of fried catfish. Good catfish is good, man. Let me ask y'all this, right? Because last night we had fried chicken. What is your favorite fish to eat? Whether fried, steamed, or ever baked? I have two, right? My two favorites, right? I love red snapper. Good steamed, baked red snapper is always good. Meat comes right off the bone. Onions and the peppers. But when it comes to fried, catfish. Give me a nice good fried catfish. I prefer my aunt's down there in Georgia. Oh man, I can't wait to go back. My kids are going in a couple weeks, man. Unfortunately, I have other things that I have to attend to, so I won't be taking that pilgrimage with them, but they'll be down there. And I can't wait to go back down there. When I was down there, they had, it was a great gathering. All my kin folks, my cousins, and they had that fish fry for me. Know what I mean? And listen, don't sleep on Publix. Yo, Publix got some good fried chicken. They had the Publix chicken because my cousin, shout out to her, Angie, she's a manager at Publix. So she must have got the hook up there. We came through with the trays and the pans of the Publix chicken. But my auntie, man, she fried that fish up, man. The fight tonight, yes. I'm only interested in the I feel like I got robbed, but Cool Boy's my guy. But we really paid $80 for Morel Benavides, man. That's a lot, man. When you think about it, right? It's a lot. When in 2 weeks, we're only gonna pay $30 for the Shakur Stevenson, Devil, all these other guys. It's like, yo, how look, it just makes you look at shit different, bro. Look, I could buy with this right here. This is $32. Yo, this is the Shakur Stevenson, Arthur Benavides, Daniel Du Bois, all those guys, the February 22nd Riyadh pay-per-view right here. This is it right here. I need another $50 just for this card tonight, man. Unbelievable, bro. It's crazy. And it's only really one standout fight. The main event. Then you do have Cool Boy and Brandon Figueroa, but it's like, bro, $80? Really? Really? Yo, CW, let me ask you this. How many of those, the YouTubers that you watch that put out content for hours and hours do you think are buying the pay-per-view tonight? How many of those guys, CW? How many of those guys you think purchased the pay-per-view tonight? Those guys that sit on panels together, that make phone calls. I'm like, yo, man, I'm going live, man. Come on my show. Nothing organic about that. How many of them do you think purchased this pay-per-view tonight? Yo, not for nothing, CW. You know what you should do? I don't know what you got going on today. If you go up there, you probably can get a $20 ticket right now, bro. If not a free one. Because this is fight. They not selling. And this is where you get the comp tickets. I know, you know me. I know the game, CW. I know the game. This is where you're going to get the comp tickets. If you hanging around the MGM Grand, they are probably giving out tickets right now. Because this fight, is this fight at the T-Mobile Arena or the MGM Grand Arena? Which one is it at? Let's look it up, man. Look at my girl. There goes my girl. She keeps this spot spotless. Let's see where the fight is at tonight. Hold on, let's pull that up. T-Mobile Arena. Oh yeah, CW, man. It's at the T-Mobile Arena. They are probably, man, listen, they're probably giving out tickets right now. You know, they gotta be. It's at the T-Mobile Arena. Yeah, they're definitely giving out tickets tonight, man. CW, you might can get a free ticket, brother. Yeah, if you listen, I know what they're doing right now. Because I think the MGM Grand is hosting it. If you're in the MGM Grand right now gambling, if you're in the MGM Grand gambling right now, and they see you, you know, you spending some money, they probably like that. You want to go to this fight tonight? I know if you got a room booked there, they probably already gave you a ticket. They already gave you a ticket. Listen, too bad this wasn't my birthday weekend, man. I would have went. It's a free fight. But we listen, us that's paying pay-per-view, you listen, the people that's there, right? Yo, you're gonna get a free ticket or a ticket for less than $80 right now. Cause I guarantee you, look, let's look at the tickets. Let's see how many tickets is available still. I'm gonna look right now. Yeah, my phone is blowing up. All right, I'm pulling up a website. Tickets on sale. They're checking availability right now. Let's say I just want 2 tickets. All right, the tickets are still high. Man, still a lot of tickets left. Look, I'm pulling up for y'all. I want y'all to see this, right? Gumbo, what's going on, big dog? I want y'all to see this, right? There's still a lot of tickets left. I'm gonna turn it around so y'all can see it as well. Just to show y'all, man, this is no gimmicks right here, right? So I go to share the screen, right? Premier Boxing Champions. This is the resale site. now look, this is look. I'll pull it in closer so y'all can see. Everywhere where there's blue, there's tickets available. 29 seats right here. This is the resale. So this is people that bought tickets that scout and trying to make money. 29 tickets available in 117, starting at 237. 23 right here, 38 right here, 119, 57, 57, 49, 49, 48, 46, 23. Then we go down here, 78 in the lower bowl, 31, 32, 66, 49, 61, 65, 42, 32, 79, 62. This is the lower bowl section now. 59, 46, 49. A lot of tickets. 21. Now look on the floor. These are almost $1,000 seats, right? That they're trying to resell. 75 available. 61 right here. These are $1,500 seats. 8 available right here. So this section is pretty much sold up. These are almost $2,800 seats. They got that section smashed. Right here, another good section. 24 seats. $2,500 seats. 23 right here, 2,000, basically 2,100. 3 right here, they got this. This is sold up. This is probably where all the celebrities at. This is like 3 racks. 3 seats available there. 26 right behind them. 31. Now, these are the resales. Resales are the like the corporations, the different type of people with bread that buy sections up. And I know this because I used to do this. And they resell them. They resell them. But this is a lot of seats still available. Now, I was telling my guy, CW, this because he's out there. He's out there, right? Look, yeah, you better see that. You can get. Look, them seats that was up top that I was just talking about. CW, these seats right here. Hold on, let me do a time check right here. Let's do a time check. He said I'm going to go over there and check. So me and my wife going to be. Oh yeah, you're going to get in. And please share the experience with me, CW. Let me know how cheap you got your seats for, because you're going to get them for cheap. Right? These seats right here at the lower bowl, $300 seats, right? Where's another? 281, $300 seats. 19, section 19, right? I guarantee you, within a couple of hours, this would be down to under $100 or even at $100 because they're not selling. These right here will be $50 in a few hours. They're not selling. They're not selling, y'all. They're not selling. And if you're probably at the arena, you're down there at the MGM Grand around the Lion, they're probably giving out. The hotel has a lot of tickets. They're probably giving them out. CW, you know the game. You're down there. You're down there. But that's what we're working with, man. That's what we're working with. CW, you got any time you want to come on real quick? You want to come on? If you want to come on, let me know, man. I'll send you the link. I'm just sitting here chilling. I'm gonna get up out of here and go get me a catfish. Oh, I'm gonna make my own catfish sandwich. I'm gonna get me a catfish. I'm gonna tell my people, throw the bread on there, man. I'm gonna get me a nice catfish when I get out of here, man. But yeah, man, them tickets is gonna drop. The price is gonna drop, man. You know. Now, let me ask y'all this. Let me see your consumer IQ. If the actual tickets at the fight aren't selling, How do you think the pay-per-view is gonna do? How do you think the pay-per-view is gonna do? If the actual tickets at the fight aren't selling, do you think do you think the guys that sit online and debate for hours are gonna buy the pay-per-view? You know these guys that debate boxing. Are they gonna buy the pay-per-view tonight? I don't think so. Because they don't even support each other. You know, like yesterday, how Gumbo and Malik and CW, they was lighting the super chat up. Yeah, these guys, they don't even do that for one another, man. Granted, maybe some of their pages aren't monetized and shit, I get it. But you could tell they're not supporting one another because it's easy to get monetized, especially if you guys really fuck with each other, but you guys don't. So you mean to tell me you don't got 4,000 or 3,000 watch hours, but yet you're on for 3 hours and 4 hours with guys sitting on your platform for that long? Y'all not supporting nothing. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Man, CW, I wish I was out there, man. I wish I was out there, man. We would have won and got some good seafood. That's what I usually do, man. You know, that's why I'm getting my fish today, man. My routine, right? Jihad will tell you this, right? That's what I do, man. Yo, after we touch the scales, I'm getting my calamari. You know, I'm having my seafood, man. I'm getting some calamari, whatever town we in. You know what I mean? Might give me some good fried shrimp. And I'm just chilling, man. Last fight week, we was upstate Rome, New York, and I had Coach Reen with me. So, you know, Reen is a baby, man. Reen ain't really into that like that. Reen is like Marley. Yeah, they be on the burgers and fried wave and shit, man. Well, you know, we was all kids. They be wanting double cheeseburgers and all, you know, milkshakes and shit like that. I'll be like, nah, man, give me some seafood, man. Where the clams at, man? Where the lemon, butter, garlic, mussels and all that, man. That's what I do, man. I do that because I'm telling you, that to me, right? Well, from the time you touch the scales to fight night is like it's like that shit is just so long. Like all the days prior, like the press conference, all that shit that moves. From the time you touch the scales to start the rehydration process, the fight night, it feels like it takes forever. And it's only like a 24-hour span, but it feels like it takes forever. It does, man. It does. But listen, I'm gonna wrap up the behind the source reviews. This will be 2 hours that I was on the source reviews. I'm gonna stay on the stream, y'all, for y'all. But I'm gonna wrap up the behind the source views. Shout out to the 5 likes that we got over here. All I need is one mic. Alright? Appreciate that. I'm gonna stay on StreamYard though for a little bit. Alright? Appreciate y'all over here. Gave y'all 2 good power.